What is going on, YouTube? Welcome into twitch.tv/Dioko. Today we're continuing the racial skill trees series that we've been going over the last, 5 times or so. So we're kind of at the halfway point with 11 skill trees. 5.5 would be there, but we're at 6. So we're in the part 6 of this 11-part series going over High Elf. So if you guys recall, we went over Wood Elf yesterday. That discussed Tier 1 and Tier 2, which are going to be the same as Sylvan and Elf, and then finally Tier 3 Wood Elf. So we're going to get into High Elf today. High Elf, the available classes you can play are Knight, Confessor, Assassin, and then Frostweaver, which will be added at a later date. For your exploration benefits, guys, in the Tier 1, they're going to be the same as what we covered yesterday. You're going to be looking at skinning for exploration. For Tier 1 crafting, you're going to be looking at leatherworking. Your combat benefits in Tier 1 are going to be movement control defense at -5%, movement control intensity at 5%, crit hit chance at 3, support power at 15, and crit hit chance at +3. Your statistics for Tier 1 are going to be strength of 15, as you can see with the arm there, dexterity of 35, intellect at 15, spirit at 30, and then finally constitution at 15. That's going to round out Tier 1. Again, this is a recap of yesterday. So if you missed that video yesterday, just make sure you check that out. For Tier 2, your exploration benefits are going to be wood gathering. Your crafting benefits are going to be woodworking. And your combat benefits in Tier 2 are going to be your movement control defense at -5%, your crit hit chance at 3%, your movement control intensity at 5%, your attack control intensity at 5%, and then finally your support power at 15. Alright, and moving down into the stats, we've got strength of 20, we've got dexterity of 30, intellect of 35, spirit of 30, and then finally constitution at 15. Alright, so Tier 3, this is the last portion of the High Elf, which is the most important. You're going to have stone gathering as your exploration, which is right here. You're going to have jewel crafting as your crafting, and then into your combat related items, you're going to have long cooldown reduction, which is it's denoted by this little time looking thing at -0.1%. Your movement control defense, I believe, is right here at 5%. Your attack control intensity at 5%. And then we've got 2 slots in here. It's just worth noting. To be determined right here. These 2 guys that look kind of like the High Elf. And then we mentioned yesterday too, the inventory base, you increase it by 5 slots. So that's tucked down here in this tree as well. Alright, so that's what you're going to get out of the combat portion of this tree. And then finally, your statistics, you're going to get 30 strength. Okay, again, that's denoted by the arm. 55 dexterity, which is by the legs. You're going to have 55 intellect, which is by the brain down here. 30 spirit, which again is by the little wavy hair, whatever you want to call it, and then 20 constitution from the chest piece. And overall stat totals for Tier 1, 2, and 3 for the High Elf are going to be 65 strength, 120 dexterity, 105 intellect, 90 spirit, and then 50 constitution. So guys, that has been it for the High Elf racial skill tree. Again, this is recorded live at twitch.tv/Dioko. If you guys are watching on YouTube, be sure you leave your comments down below. Check the description for the notes from the video so that if you missed anything, it's all right there in front of you. And we'll look forward to seeing you guys over there at the live stream on the next one. You guys take care.